So we're asking ourselves why. Got some things on the grill. Might show a little to you later. But we're asking ourselves why. Why life is so hard, or why your situation is what it is. The idea now is to understand. Yes, is to understand that your life today, as it sits, not only is a test, but it's to see what you are capable of, what you can manage, what you can handle. If you are faithful over very little, the small things, then you will be faithful over the big things, or you'll be given the big things to be faithful over. Basically, those kingdoms, like I said. You know what I'm saying? So that's going to be important for your life, your journey, because now you're actually working to strive for something in another realm, another kingdom. That's the stewardship we mean. So in your situation now, for all of you, you might have gone through things that have shaped and molded you, helped you to become who you are today. Those are growing pains. Growing pains. So overall, what you might experience again is these traumatic situations, these events that are with the grill, these events that are, very very situational, very specific to your situation that no one else probably that has ever experienced. Those are definitely difficult scenarios. So who you are now, I will admit, for some of you, you might have bad luck in these spheres. I don't believe in luck, but again, or karma, or any of those other things, strange things. But they're all events controlled by other things. But the point is this: the point is, for you and your situation, relative to what you again experience, think about think about your life as something that is building up to something. So if you had, let's say, an event where certain cycles happen in your life, sometimes God is trying to tell you something. At the same time, it's another thing of patience. The cycles are supposed to happen. They're a part of the system. Your cycle in your life might be a certain scenario in your relationships or with your finances, but these cycles again can be broken simply by changing your habits. Now, I say again, for some of you, it's probably a good thing because you could have walked into a bad situation too soon, or I mean, a situation too soon where you would have been somebody's doormat. So you might think it's a dream scenario, but at the same time, you would have been somebody's doormat because sometimes incompatibilities, different different methodologies, psychologies to explain. You could have walked into the relationship that was not for you because you were not ready, or you weren't walked into a wrong job because you were not ready. So build up that preparedness for 2021, and you will be ready for a lot of other opportunities because a lot of things are coming your way. The thing is, you have to get to the right people, you have to be the right person. That way, you'll be ready for it. It might happen again. You didn't want to walk into that situation where you might have been the wrong person, you might have been in the wrong situation. So sometimes these opportunities, we're going to rush these opportunities. We think it feels good, looks good, but the point about it is now. What time is it? The point is now you have events where sometimes what you wanted wasn't what you needed. You might have needed a certain guidance into a certain situation that was for you or that wasn't for you. And you needed to ask yourself, was this situation for me or was it for somebody else, or it could be a lot of things because it's working on the patience. Your patience is going to be connected to your progress. The patience, again, it takes to do anything. You're cooking food, you don't want to cook it out when it first looks good. Sometimes you gotta let the insides cook, the outsides might Outsides might look like this, you know, but you might find inside of them, they're raw. This is done. This is done. But overall, you have something like this, maybe. You know, you got to put that on the grill a little bit longer. For some of them, you take off. So it's the patience, the knowing, you know, when it's done, when it's not. Recorded the video as for some of them burnt. It's a secret. But now you're getting to a point where in your life, a certain scenario where some things are for you, some things aren't for you. But it's about knowing what's for you, what's not for you, and how can you be the best person in that scenario. Because look, you can get things not deserving, you can do what's a miracle, whatever you call it, manifesting, whatever. But those things, it's really about not even just working for it, but it's about belonging to it, attracting it, knowing it's for you, and being for that thing. Because what you want, you don't want to be a negative to that thing, where you don't realize you're taking something down. You have to try to elevate it. You know, whatever it is, try to elevate that very thing. You have to be sort of a part of the progress, not just the progress is for you. You have to be a part of the progress. The world can't just help you out without you helping the world. Now, it could be the case, but you want to make sure, you know, a person can gain the whole wide world and lose their soul. It's sort of like the thing where you 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 reap the spoils off this whole world, but you didn't really contribute in a positive manner. You know, you have people now that they've contributed, but it's sort of like at some point you have to give back. Give back, give back, give back. Give back, give back. And it's going to seem weird, but you have to give back a little bit more somehow when you get more. Because that is your portion that you give to the world. Portion of the world that you partially own. So it's unseen governments, unseen realms, but you're going to learn how to manage all of that in the new world, new earth. Because you'll be branded into a new creation, sort of like the thing. Yeah, that's the new authority you all have now. It's just the understanding now, overstanding. You know, the principles of what you actually have. Your attitude is also going to control your destiny. So some of you just have, you know, if your attitude is a little off, the things you're trying to attract are going to be a little bit off as well. So the attitude is going to be important. The patience is going to be important. Those are the things that you need to strategize to get what you want or what you really need or desire. Those things are going to be the most important thing, because all the other things are probably things you probably do not want, but you want it too soon because patience is not there. So be patient. If you're impatient, again, you're going to get the wrong thing at the wrong time. But if you're patient, what's going to happen? Stars will align. Everything is going to work out when you're very patient. Look at those ribs right over there. So I'm going to be very patient with this food right here. It's going to take a minute, but that's what it requires to have preparedness. That's what it requires to be ready. Because patience could change lives. I'm serious. If you're a little bit more patient, you'll be surprised. You know, just wait for it. Because again, you want to make sure you're able to contribute to that thing, because that thing is wondering, what can that thing, you know, what is in it for me? What can that thing provide for me? You know, what would be the importance, that thing or that person? Because then you're saying to yourself, this is the value of myself to that situation. This is what I can provide to that situation. That's going to be where you want to be, because that's the value that you have in your life that is required for the universe, for the world. So remember that the patience is what leads to the produce or the production. The patience is the production. And remember also that the attitude is guiding the latitude, or the attitude is guiding. I'm trying to say something. I say the attitude, but to make it look more, make it make more sense, the attitude is guiding the action. The attitude is guiding the actions. All right. And then the third thing, you know, is contribute to what you want to be a part of. So, okay, here's the first one. So again, patience. Second one, we say contribute. And then the third, we're gonna say attitude. So watch those three things, and those are gonna be very key for 2021. All right, everybody, peace. Look out for the food right here.